Hey, welcome to my channel. This is Spirit Soul Sense Information for Your Soul. And I have another video on being an INFJ. And I thought about recently doing one on my birthday personality. I had a friend who had like a really thick book about birthday personalities. And I read mine. I was like, this sounds so accurate. That was a while ago, but I just recently thought about it. I have my laptop here. I'm going to read some of it. And I'm going to tell y'all if it's really me. Because, I think astrology is really cool. I sort of feel like it's not really a thing to be believed in. It just sort of is. Like the stars are, and they tell us a story. We can view them as being accurate or not. I think it's just another way of understanding the world. I don't really dabble much in astrology or like tarot cards or any of that stuff. I just like straight no chaser Jesus. God, really? Jesus is the homie. But I think it's interesting when you read about it because it's like, I have done like my full astrology natal chart before with like my birth time and everything. I feel like that's so like personal. I won't be like sharing that, but let's see what the general birthday personality has to say about me. So I'm born April 29th. I'm a Taurus. In real life, I'm an introvert. Let's see what they say about me. So if you're born on April 29th, you can be an inspiration to other people. Your dynamic and expressive charm is undeniably unique. You are an intriguing person to have conversations with. So it says, if you are born on April 29th, you can be an inspiration to other people. I think that's accurate, right? Here's my channel. Your dynamic and expressive charm is undeniably unique. I think that's also accurate. I've been called very rare, like a rare personality. You are an intriguing person to have conversations with. Your stories are humorous and full of history. I think that's accurate. I have a few storytelling sort of videos on my channel. Like I was in an abusive relationship and being like a teen mom. I think those are interesting stories that have some kind of humor in them. It says the April 29th birthday personality possesses a positive outlook and has emotional stability. Positive outlook and emotional stability. I'm definitely an optimist. Emotional stability. I don't have a labile mood, but most people don't have labile mood. Emotional stability. I don't know if that's really that. I cry a lot. Maybe I don't cry a lot. I just cry as often as most women do, maybe. I don't know. I feel like I cry a lot. Those of you with this zodiac where they share a certain level of notoriety, but keep few friends close. That is accurate. I have never been the person who has had a ton of friends. I've always had like a very small select group of people that I actually share like my life with. It says, your competitive nature draws you to do certain activities that could be considered as extreme. These sudden boosts of energy can sometimes cause accidents, and you may have to adjust your personal goals. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm definitely competitive. Maybe if this was a man, this would be more accurate. Because they're not separating this by gender, but my boost of energy can sometimes cause accidents. I don't know about that one. I'm trying to think of accidents that I've actually had. I was in a car accident last year. That was like a fender bender, and there was no boost of energy. It was just like an accident. Sometimes, like when I was much younger, like 19, I remember like listening to T.I. Paper Trail. Love that album. And I would just like bump it. But like, I don't know, that has nothing to do with being competitive. But I used to speed like quite a bit, but that's like a normal teenage thing, I feel like. So I don't know about that one. Okay, it says it predicts that you have a big heart. You can be too generous at times. You are dependable and perseverant. You do not stop until the job is complete. Accurate. So I have had to learn to pull back from being too generous because I am the kind of person who's going to give you my last when I have nothing. That is not healthy behavior. But I love like giving to people that I love and care about. Definitely dependent. I think my life has shown that I'm perseverant and I don't stop until I'm done. Like If I have a goal, I'm completing it. Like, I have a doctorate in psychology. I got pregnant when I was 17. Like, nothing was going to stop me from achieving my goals. You know what I mean? Like, I'm that. So, okay. Additionally, you like a certain amount of consistency when it comes to those you associate with. Yes. One flaw in particular is that you can be a loner. I mean, I was just telling someone that I don't get bored. And that also means like I am really good by myself. Like I am good like being alone. I like myself, love spending time with myself, have no problems being alone. So yeah, I could be a loner. Like one of the things I say often, because I really, really, really love Gary Zukav, and Oprah met, he had already written the book Seed of the Soul, but Oprah met Gary Zukav while he was living on a mountain by himself. And I was like, that's what I would do. I mean, if I was born a white man back in the day, I might be a hermit too. Like, I wouldn't, that sounds appealing to me, is what I'm saying. Okay, so some of you can be self-absorbed in efforts to cover up disappointments and goof ups. Yeah, I think I had that disease to please for a while, and if anything, if I was gonna do anything that didn't appear perfect, um, incomplete line, then I was going to be like so focused on it and so driven about it, in an effort to like cover up the fact that I was disappointed in myself, or frustrated with something not coming out the way I thought it should. So like that makes sense. As a lover, the April 29 Taurus birthday people are romantic, passionate, and supportive. Yes, yes, yes. I am like a mushy gushy kind of romantic partner. Very, very passionate. I have like some videos on my channel about sexuality and spirituality and how they're really very connected. And a lot of that has to do with experiencing the world through your five senses. And so I love being human and experiencing the world and experiencing like life's passions. So touch, sex, food, like these kind of things are like really, really important and enjoyable to me for sure. And I'm definitely supportive. I mean, I'm in psychology. So you are never in a hurry to dive blindly into a partnership, but rather are usually very slow to commit. Accurate. And if I'm committing quickly, then I'm probably doing it hesitantly. But if I'm doing it because it resonates with me. But I'm still like gathering data. Sometimes your fear of rejection makes you somewhat unapproachable. Accurate. Yeah, definitely accurate. Like I've had a fear of rejection, the same disease to please, and not wanting to mess up or make mistakes, like ties into like being afraid of rejection. As an introvert, you can be shy to a fault. I don't consider myself to be shy. Now, I guess in adulthood, I don't consider myself to be shy. I'm like a quiet kind of personality. But in childhood, I would definitely say I probably was like very shy. Didn't have a lot to say, didn't speak up a lot. Was fine with performing, like doing like talent shows and stuff, but in regular like face to face, if we're on the same kind of level, I was probably more on the shy side. I think some people I meet now would consider me to be shy, but maybe I just don't like the word shy. I'm quiet when you meet me, and I take a while to warm up. I guess that's shy. I guess. Nevertheless, underneath is a loving, dependable, and dutiful Taurus. Accurate. Those born today can be incredibly responsive to intimate gestures. You love to be showered with affection. I would argue everyone loves to be showered with affection, but my love language is words of affirmation. Like, you cannot tell me too many times that you think I'm beautiful. You can't tell me too many times. I will love it. I will smile every single time. So for me, I feel like this is really like accurate. What your birthday, April 29, says about you is that you should be careful not to give in to certain impulses regarding business decisions. I don't have no business. So this is a part of your personality that could be considered as an imperfection. There are limitations to what you can do, well, there's limitations to what we all can do. So you are likely to experience a disappointment here and there when it comes to managing your finances. Okay, accurate. The April 29 birthday horoscope suggests that you should perhaps put back a little money for those unexpected emergencies rather than splurging on frivolous purchases. I my budget's so high. I don't usually splurge on frivolous purchases, but I've definitely had to change the way I approach money. That's very accurate. At work, you want more than just a great paying job. Yes. You are most happy in a position that guarantees gratification. Yes. I want to actually feel like I'm making a difference and doing something. You are inclined to be artistic. Yes. With an impeccable eye for detail. That's probably linked to like the perfectionism. I see a lot of details. There are many occupations that would find you to be a suitable match. You will find great satisfaction in social services and non-profit organizations. Social services. I'm a psychologist. You have a knack for raising monies for people and worthy causes. I don't. I don't think I do. I wouldn't consider myself a people person, but I'm one of those extroverted introverts that like people see me and engage with me and think that I'm an extrovert because I can communicate well, because I can be like gregarious when I feel like it in certain situations. So I have been like the treasurer of clubs before and worked on trying to like convince people to donate and stuff, but I don't know if that's a knack I have. Usually creative artwork inspires this Taurian. Yes, love art. I actually took like a weekend trip to DC just to go to the art museums. Professions in the entertainment industry could provide you with travel, the opportunity for growth, and a means by which to push ahead. I don't know about entertainment. The April 29 birthday meanings warn that you may suffer with a hormone or vitamin deficiency. I don't have either that I'm aware of. This could be minor, but you could improve your health by doing things in moderation. I'm definitely the person who says moderation and things in balance. I used to be vegetarian, but now I don't cook red meat, actually rarely, maybe like a couple times a year. I try to be like a whole foods sort of eater, very mindful of where my food comes from. Sometimes you can overdo it by burning the candle at both ends or by overextending yourself beyond your capacities. That's true. I've had to learn to say no, and no is a complete sentence. Neither the mind nor your body can function effectively if exhausted and drained of all its energy. You should retreat by making necessary changes and putting in a request for a vacation. I actually do need a vacation. And then I guess this is a summary. The April 29 birthday personality traits are inspiring to others. Along with your unique charm, you are prone to have certain mishaps. These misfortunes come about when you have been provided with extra energy for your competitive nature. You are normally good with balancing the checkbook and not spending your money on material goods, but every once in a while you can be guilty of a sudden urge to buy. That's true. Most of you who are born on this day spread themselves too thin, diminishing all your energy. Yeah. Then they have like some famous people. Oh, I got this from sunsigns.org. There's a lot of different places that do birthday personalities. This is just the one that was one of the first ones. Master P is born on the same day as me. Andre Agassi, my mother loved him. He's a tennis player. Dale Earnhardt is the father of Dale Earnhardt Jr. Duke Ellington. These are interesting people. There's one woman, Michelle Pfeiffer. I am not familiar with her. But that's it. Then do like compatibility things here, numbers, colors, blah de blah de blah de blah. I think this was fairly accurate for my birthday. I do think there are some generalizations because I feel like everybody, wants like good, happy things to happen in their life. But we all have like just a slight different, like there's all the zodiac signs. There's going to be overlap in these birthday personalities too. In the book that my friend had, I looked up like my sisters and friends and stuff. And I was like, this just really looks like it's true. So let me know if you have the book, The Birthday Personalities, or if you have looked at the websites, one of them, if you see any variation. Is your birthday April 29th? Because I know one other person who has the same birthday as me, and we are like so similar. He's a white man in his 40s, but we are so similar, like our drive, motivation. So I think it's fairly accurate. Let me know what you think in the comments, and thank you for watching.